Today we're out here on the street doing interviews and trying to see what the people think. So let's get into it. See, I'm trying to find where those MILFs went.
Where's this going?
Can you name me Kardashians?
Kim, Kylie.
Can you name 5 countries?
Help me out.
It's a back scratcher, bro. Do you support Ukraine?
Fuck them.
Fuck them. All right, everyone. I'm here with what's your name?
Preston.
Devi.
Drake.
Thomas.
Adrian. Oh, Mason.
Eva.
Shannon. Tyler. Oliver.
Cheyenne Green.
Nice to meet you. And today I want to ask you, what do you think about Ye?
I don't think he's in a good mental spot right now.
Talking about Kanye.
Kanye.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. Okay.
The GOAT.
Still agree with them.
Still agree? That's good. Personally, I do
What
too.
he's saying, but like the music, I still mess with.
Still rock with the music.
He's alright.
Is that right? Do you like Kanye West?
Not really, no.
Why's that?
I just never really liked his music. You know, it just I didn't vibe with it. You know what I mean?
You know, personally as a fan, that hurts me a little bit, but that's okay. Do you like Kanye West?
Okay, I wish I knew who that was.
What he said, you know, I can't support what he's saying, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna rock his music. You know,
I feel you.
I feel like he's top five.
Yeah. You know, I think a lot of people they just they take what he says out of context because he didn't really say anything all that bad. But he said he liked the uniforms, which I mean, subjectively, it's shady, but like for like public image, you don't want to say stuff like that.
That's
but
true.
for free speech, I think it's possibly a good thing.
Very true.
Wait, what did you say? What? Hold on.
I'm not big on music.
She just asked. She doesn't know who Kanye West is. You know he's running for president again, right? Yay 24.
I did not know that. What the heck?
Yeah. What do you think about like what he said and Alex Jones about like the Nazis and all that?
I don't know what he's talking about.
His more recent activities. Honestly, he put himself out there. Like he's kind of wilding a bit, but honestly, it doesn't really bother me that much.
What do you think about Kanye West?
He's alright.
He's all right?
Yeah.
What do you think about like his most recent actions, like in the media, wilding out a little bit? You think he should stop, or
No comment.
no
on
comment? Yay 24.
I did not know that. What the heck?
Yeah, it's I'm excited for it. You know what he said? He probably won't get it, but like if he does, you know what he said? He said that every policy will come straight from the Bible.
What the heck?
Now that doesn't mean a lot of people get freaked out. It doesn't mean that like we're gonna make you believe in Jesus. It just means that like our laws will be like they'll sit with the Bible. Like
Yeah, they sit with the Bible.
do what the Bible says basically. And
get you.
it's a good rule for life. So I think if it happens, it would work perfect. And it might even be like the last hope. Do you support Ukraine?
Yes,
Why?
because I think Russia's like the big bully in the situation. Yeah.
Why's that?
Well, because I mean, like, what do they actually want to accomplish in the situation? You know what I'm saying? All they wanted is more control, more land, more power, and that's kind of Putin's whole thing throughout the entirety of like his administration.
Yeah. You know, I agree with you there. But something interesting that I actually learned was that Ukraine was a part of the Soviet Union at first, and then the Donbass region of Ukraine, they wanted to be a part of Russia, and Ukraine was taking away their water and their food and their supplies for years, and that's why all of this actually happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I'll definitely.
And it's wild. So it's kind of crazy how like Putin, probably a bad dude, but there's good and evil on both sides. I'm gonna ask you, do you support Ukraine?
I mean, any kind of foreign invasion on someone's land is never justifiable. I don't think there's any kind of justification.
I'm afraid he can't respond to anything.
Oh,
on camera.
sorry. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Yeah. Y'all have a good day.
There always is. You know what I'm saying? Like, the wars are never just like evil guy versus the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got something they're fighting for.
Do you support Ukraine?
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
I guess.
Yes, sir. Give me another handshake for that. I'm just gonna Putin. Let's Putin 2024.
Not my problem.
All right. I like this guy. Do you support Ukraine?
Ukraine, yes.
Why's that?
Because I think the governor or whoever is controlling Ukraine should stop, because the people in Ukraine are like just having their life and not doing anything.
Yeah. Can you elaborate a little further?
Ukraine? What do you mean by that? Just be more specific.
Like, would you rather want Russia or Ukraine to win?
Ukraine.
Okay. Why's that?
Why is that? Well, you know, Ukraine's always been like Russia has always been like a communist country, and Ukraine's always there, like on Russia's side, yes. But that's where all the tourists go, and everybody goes there for the sightseeing and stuff.
Like, are you saying the people in Ukraine are not doing anything with their lives?
Like, so if Ukraine is what's his name? Putin.
Zelensky? Oh, Putin. Putin's in Russia, yeah.
Yeah, and Ukraine.
Yeah.
So honestly, like I think Ukraine is just more open compared to Russia, and plus what Russia's been doing like for the past year or so, like they messed up.
Yeah, you know, I can see both sides in this issue because a lot of times, like I can easily like point out, yeah, Russia's like just messing up. Why are they going after Ukraine? But at the same time, did you know like NATO and all the big like globalist like organizations that are all the world, you know, governments together?
Yeah.
They organize like right outside of Russia and in Ukraine and all that. So they're like right up in their business, even though Ukraine used to be a part of Russia, and like Donbas region in Ukraine wants to be a part of Russia, but they're still like nah. And they're building up all these weapons outside of Russia. And I think what a lot of like the world is trying to do is just destroy Russia entirely. And Putin was like, no, I'm a good leader. I'm going to keep my country going. So I can see where he's coming from. You know, I think there's good and evil on both sides.
Yeah, it's a matter of perspective. Yeah, you're right about that.
Can you name 3 Kardashians?
Kylie, Kim,
Chloe,
Courtney.
Good job. Can you name 5 countries? I want you to name 5 countries.
Countries. Help me out.
I'm a high school dropout. I don't know.
Africa.
Continent. It's close. It's close.
I don't know. Where's this going?
America, Texas.
Texas is a state, but you're getting there. What's below Texas?
Hawaii.
Mexico.
You know, that's enough.
You know what?
I went blank mind, man.
Just give me one country from like Europe. Like think about like who was in World War II.
Fuck if I know.
Or like who America got independence from even. You know that?
I don't know. Jalen, help me.
No, that's all right. It's Britain. Can you name 5 countries? No. That's fair. I'll start you off
I'm a high
easy.
school dropout.
America, Mexico, Canada. Those are the 3 closest ones. All I need to do is name 2 foreign countries from anywhere in the world. Okay, that's fair. None? No countries at all?
No. I didn't even pay attention in middle school.
What do you really think about like Kanye, and what he's been doing recently?
Kanye? Well, shit. Homie's been popping off. He's actually going fucking crazy on Twitter. You see the shit he posted on like Elon?
Yeah.
Like Elon Musk? He had it like that motherfucker looking fat.
That's fine. What do you think about Kanye West?
Now this is an interesting topic. Now, what do I think about Hitler? I think that he is a strong and polarizing figure. Mm-hmm. Do I think he should be president? No.
Like on his yacht. But at the end of the day, Elon was like, damn, I literally own Twitter, and to be honest with you, that yacht looking really nice. So I don't think he has any fucking problems with it.
What do you think about Kanye?
Kanye, to be honest, he's just a great guy. I mean, I love his music. I actually listen to him a little bit. With the new stuff going on, I think it's a great movement with everything.
See, I think it's a great movement for free speech because he was the first person to say, there's a lot of things that I loved. And you know what? The first person that runs through the fire gets burned a little bit.
Is his music fire? Is Gold Digger one of my favorite songs of all time? Absolutely. But should he be president? Absolutely not.
Why don't you think he should be president?
Why don't I think he should be president? I don't think he should be president because he has even stated himself that he is mentally ill and that he needs help. And I actually think that's part of the reason why he's done all this is actually just to really show that he's mentally ill because no one's believed him for a long time, in my opinion.
I see. So if not Kanye, who? Who's 2024? Who you got? Who you want?
It's too early to say.
Who's saving the country, bro?
There's a chance that they could let Biden back in. Highly doubt it because I even know Democrats that don't like him, but you know, it could rig it, but you know.
We'll see what happens. My theory is that they just get Biden out of there and they try to get Kamala to run.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
I actually didn't. When she first went into the office, I thought she was going to be making a lot of decisions and she was going to be like pulling the strings because she just has that kind of face.
Yeah.
She has like a supervillain face, but
you know who has a supervillain face? Klaus Schwab.
For real.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so. He's the
German dude that leads the economic forum, yeah.
Germans just have a bad rap. They have for a long time.
Yeah, I wonder why. Russia or Ukraine?
Probably Ukraine, just because they're fighting for like their civil rights.
I see.
They're just fighting against a bigger like generation and a bigger fucking nation.
Yeah, just
overall.
massive. The motherland.
Like, exactly. How are you even going to compete with Russia?
Do you support Ukraine?
Ooh, yes.
Why is that?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not that well versed on the subject.
Do you support Ukraine?
I do.
Why is that?
I just feel like it's not really their fault with all this. I mean, I'm not like super deep into it, but I mean, I feel bad for them.
Yeah, well, they are getting invaded at the end of the day, so I can understand feeling bad for them.
Yeah, I'm just answering I'm just answering because
you saw Che Dizzle out here, you're like,
I saw Chaden vlogs, and honestly, I just wanted to hop in on the conversation. I'm not really well versed in anything you're gonna ask me about.
Well, they're doing pretty well so far.
They are. It's like a civil war.
Part of me thinks it's a little just a psyop, you know, like it's a controlled war. It's opposition, you know. It's just like the outcome is predetermined, in my opinion.
Because they really don't have any like they have no reconnaissance of that.
Yeah.
That's just such a big fucking like war ground and like army.
Do Black Lives Matter?
Black Lives Matter? Yeah. Everybody's lives matter. I mean, you're human, you know?
So, do Black Lives matter like more than white lives, though? Because of how oppressed they've been throughout the generations by the slave masters?
Like, you can't personify people because, like, their socioeconomic or their fucking skin, you know? Like, the way that they live is their choice, and they can always decide to make the right decisions and have justice with us as people. We're just always promoting polarization.
So you could say, it's not where you come from, it's where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's where the future will take you.
Do all lives matter, or do certain lives matter more than other lives?
All lives matter.
All lives matter. That's good to hear. You know what they've been saying though? They say just like reparations and how black people have mostly let slavery go, like it's in the past. Jews should do the same for the Holocaust. Like it's in the past, it's not going to happen again. Learn from it, but don't always talk about it. And I think that's a good thing to do. But what do you think? Do you think we should continuously
forget?
Yeah, never forget.
I don't think you should ever forget. But also, even though there was 6 million Jews killed in the Holocaust, there was also
11 million people total.
Yeah, millions of gays, millions of disabled people, millions of gypsies. Everybody forgets about the gypsies. So I don't think it should ever be forgotten.
All right, I have one last question, and I always
a bunky mic. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a back scratcher, and I just got the little.
Stop, bro.
All right, so I got one last question. I usually save this one for the girls, but I just want to test you. I want to test your knowledge here. Can you name 3 Kardashians?
Kim, Khloe, Kendall.
Kendall's a Jenner.
It's still in the same family.
That's close.
Chris. No. Dang, I was so
Rob Kardashian and Kourtney. And now, can you name 5 countries?
Zimbabwe, America, Canada, Mexico, Cuba.
That's 5. You can stop.
Okay.
That is the first person all day that has been able to label 5 countries in a row.
Animaniacs taught me well.
And he labeled Zimbabwe first. Do you think that all lives matter the same, or do you think that some lives matter more than others?
All lives matter the same.
Why is that?
Because what makes your life more important than this person's life, and this person's life more important than this person's life? Like, that's not fair.
It's not fair. You're right. So, but like, what about like people that have been historically oppressed for like, their ancestors have been oppressed for just generations and years?
You're talking
and years
about
and
like
years.
Black Lives Matter?
Maybe not. What do you think? Do they matter more than all lives, or are they on a pedestal, or do you think we should be on the same pedestal? We should all be in the same place.
They already have a Black History Month. Like, white people don't have that.
You make a good point. They have more days per year than veterans. And Jesus. Do you believe in God?
No.
Why?
I almost died and didn't see shit. So.
If you don't mind me asking, how'd you almost die?
I was in a 4-wheeler accident.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's crazy. Well, yeah. How did that all go down? Like, how long did it take you to recover?
I would say I'm still not fully recovered. Like, I still haven't fully processed the whole, wow, I almost died. And I actually do not drive because of the anxiety of getting in another wreck.
So, well, that sucks that your friends kind of left you there. Like, do you have a ride home, though? Like, you got somewhere to go? Because I saw they just...
Yeah, my parents are coming.
All right, that's good. Well, since you don't know who Kanye West is, Circle back to that one. I want to like sing a song to her. I feel like she'd pick it up. Like, can't tell me nothing.
Why you gotta be so dark?
No, I don't.
Heartless. How could you be so heartless? In the night, I hear him talk. The coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road. All right. Well, okay. So no Kanye.
I'm more of a Suicide Boys, Ghost Main.
Suicide
Lil Peep,
Boys.
X.
See, I was really into Lil Peep in middle school, and but Suicide Boys actually went to a concert with them and Ski Mask.
Really?
Yeah, it was like in August, and that was fun. I like Ski Mask more though. I think a lot of the Suicide Boys stuff is a little bit demonic, honestly. Like, I was at the concert, and it had gotten to the point where I was like, I need some water, I need to relax. You know, I've been moshing around, and then so like the Suicide Boys started playing, and then like I was laying down for a second, and then I heard like 666 and like going crazy, and I was like, oh boy, this is getting a little too much for me. But I mean the music is still good though, so I get that. And I fucked with Lil Peep a lot. So back in the day, like in middle school. But hey, yeah, I'll call that an interview. You need to look up Kanye West immediately. And yeah, thank you for doing this. All right, so I guess that should be it, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.